Hey guys, so God just placed a word on my spirits just now for you guys. So sorry if my voice is kind of messed up in the video. Like my throat is really sore, but well, scratchy, itchy. But so he just gave a message for you guys really quick for some of you guys that this will resonate with you. For some of you, if you're in a prodigal situation within your kingdom marriages. But he was just speaking to me for you guys, and so I'm here to deliver the message to you. And this is basically going to be for people who are going through like obstacles, blockages, challenges, or have in your this process through your marriage. I mean through your like separation within your kingdom marriage. So I've been getting a few emails about people just voicing their concerns and things that they're going through in their personal situations with their marriages. And so I just want to come in and share with you guys, like, I completely understand the whole thing. Like, everything that y'all are emailing me and talking to me about, I've literally dealt with it. Like, I really dealt with it. So the first thing is like knowing that it is that person. And I understand, like, in the beginning you're literally your mind is just everywhere, like especially when you're hurting, especially when you're already confused about what's going on. And it's like you're trying to convince yourself, in a way, sometimes it's like you're trying to convince yourself to move on, but at the same time it's like you still have that love for that person, and like you're just hurt in a space of like hurting and things like that. So the first thing that I would recommend and advise you guys is healing. I know people will be out here talking about, you get over your ex, move on to somebody else. Is how you get over your. No, don't do that. All you're doing when you do that is suppressing your feelings. You're not facing your feelings. You're not taking the time to heal them. Honestly, for me, like, it took me. I've been on this through this kingdom match for years, journey for years, and I didn't even know it was kingdom match. Like, I knew it was different just because of how I felt, and I've never felt like that for anybody. But even through the pain and everything, the love outweighed it, and it really didn't honestly make sense to me. I will tell you from my experience, the best thing to do is heal. Heal before you do anything else. Heal before you try to entertain anybody else, move on to a new relationship. Heal for yourself, forgive that person. I found myself praying like literally every day, and I'm like, God, I forgive him, just because of the situation. And don't allow it to keep you in a negative space. Like for me, I was in school. I mean, I still am in school, but like I was in school when it first my separation first took place. So, but I still got up every day. I still went to class. I still made sure I was going to all my classes. I was still doing what I needed to do, but I wasn't doing anything more than what I needed to do. So another thing is isolation, which is a key in your healing, because for me, a lot of it had to do, like, it wasn't just him. A lot of it had to do with all the people around me. Really, all the people around me, whether they were friends or whether it was just the people there, like in the environment, and the situations that were going on. But isolation. So like I said, outside of me going to classes in a study hall or like the library to do like group work and stuff like that, or to eat, I literally was in my room. And even then, it wasn't until like I think 2 years later that I actually moved out on my own, and got my own place, moved from home, all that. I literally, not 2 years. It was that year, and the next year I was on campus, and after that I haven't been on campus since then. But like, isolation is key, and at that time it literally felt like I was losing everything. But now that I've healed and I understand, like, everything is a process with it. Everything is just a process, and it's the whole point of the separation is for you to work on yourself and the other person to work on herself. In the beginning, we don't see that, we don't know that, especially when we don't even know what a kingdom marriage is or anything like that. We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about, why did you do that? What's going on? How we're feeling, the anger, all those things. But I'm telling you, healing is one key. But through everything, the most important key is connecting with God, strengthening your relationship with God, for yourself. And that's honestly, that's where healing is going to start. That's where healing is going to come from. Once you heal completely, and it's not just going to be from your from the person leaving. It's going to be from your whole life, like from childhood, everything you've been through, your traumas, your everything, betrayals, disappointments, heartbreaks, everything. So once you heal, it's going to open your heart up. It's going to open your mind up. There's not even going to be any more anger. So there's not going to be more anger. There's not going to be any more heartbreak. Yes, from time to time when you think about it, it may still hurt, but it's not going to be like every single day, 24/7. Like that's all you can think about. That's like kind of like the center of your focus. You're going to be well past that. You're going to be in a much better place once you heal. That's going to open your mind up to be understanding and forgiving. If you haven't already forgiven, it'll be allow for forgiveness to take place within yourself and for you to understand. And for me, now that I am here, I look back and I'm like, okay, so all this time, it is him that is God's been showing me this whole time. But because I was in a position where I was hurting and my mind was fogged, and I was blinded, and I was blinded by hurt, pain, and confusion, and so many other things going on in my life, concerning so many other different people and situations. I couldn't see it, and sometimes when we're hurting like that, we lose faith. Don't have the faith to begin with enough to really accept the truth when he is showing us who this person is. If he has shown you that it is that person, he's been showing me literally from day one. The first day of our separation, he was showing me, and he's been showing me the signs the whole time. But now that I'm in this place of me being healed and and having strengthened my relationship with him, being born again and things like that, I look back and I'm like, so this is what you were saying. And I'm literally seeing the things playing out. I'm literally seeing the things playing out just how he showed me. And there's also things being exposed, clarity, not just to myself but him too. What else, Jesus? So yes, it's the isolating yourself and moving forward. Another thing is, you can't just sit around and wait for them to come back. Really, once you heal, you really won't be doing it. But you can't wait and just sit around and think that, oh, they're just gonna pop up one day. You have to do your part, like I said. Well, I don't know if I said it already, but kingdom marriages they have an assignment connected to them. You have your own assignment, your own purpose. They have their own purpose. But when you guys come together and you guys become one, you guys are going to have a mission together, an assignment together for the kingdom. Whether it's a combination of both of you all's purposes, or if it's something completely different. But so you have to already get started on your purpose, on your mission, and to the things that God is telling you to do. Once you do that, that's kind of going to like get the ball rolling for the acceleration. I mean, for the progression of your marriage, of things to fall in place the way that they're supposed to be. Because you definitely can't go into a kingdom marriage with traumas and healing. I mean, healing that you still need to take care of and stuff like that, and they can't either. Like I said, the separation is not meant to hurt you. The separation is for you to get yourself together, for them to get themselves together, and then so that when you come back together, there won't be another separation. Like it's just when you guys are joined together, that's it. Like, so Okay, and then there's people concerned about like the interferences and blockages as well. That's going to be a part of a kingdom process for kingdom marriages. Like, there's going to be people trying to come against you guys, and that was the case for me too. Like I said, before I even knew it was a kingdom marriage, it was left and right, everywhere I turned, it was somebody, something being done or said or whatever, trying to interfere, trying to deter one of us from the other, or creating situations where it's causing friction between the two of us, to where it's like we're looking at each other in a completely new light, and we're mad and we're angry and we're, you know what I mean? Or there's people trying to insert themselves to be kind of like to take your position. It's just, if you're in this situation with like a prodigal where they left you for somebody else, I'm telling you now, that is counterfeit. Don't, that's a part of their lesson. That is a part of their lesson, and there's something that they have to learn from that, and there's something that counterfeit is going to go through too. Like, they have to learn something too. But even if it is somebody who, like, even if the counterfeit is somebody who literally knows what they're doing, like I said, they're going to go through something. But the person, your spouse, that's just everything that's happening. Once you heal, it just takes time. It just takes time. Like, once you heal, everything is going to start coming together and fall into place, and you're going to understand. And it's really not going to it will kind of boggle your mind a little bit, because you're like, just coming to the realization of like what was really going on, the things that you didn't know that was happening behind the scenes, the things that your spouse didn't know that was happening behind the scenes. And it's all going to come to light. It's just going to boggle your mind, like some of the things that people were intentionally doing. But like I said, at the same time, you have to look at it from another perspective, and understand that in the separation stages, we have to go. That's a part of our transforming ourselves and strengthening our relationship with God. That's the only way that we're going to get back, or get in the position where that we need to be. Obviously, it's a kingdom marriage, so we can't get there without God. So you focusing on your relationship with God, and He sees everything. He sees everything, and He will confirm to you. Like I said before, he would confirm. He was showing me things the whole time, and now that I am in a place where I can understand, I can look back and be like, oh, this is exactly what it was. This is what you were saying the whole time, and I wasn't believing. It's like I was trying to convince myself that it wasn't him. I was questioning myself, like, how do I still love him? Like, why do I still love him? All those things because I was hurting, and I was confused, and I was in pain, and things weren't making sense, and I felt like the world was against me now, and he was too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's all a process. It's all a part of the process. So make sure that you know for yourself, and if you're like at the beginning of this journey, of this process, then I know like the back and forth, because I was like that too, with the back and forth, and then trying to move on to another relationship, and that not working out, that being a counterfeit. I wouldn't put too much focus on him. You shouldn't put too much focus, or the other person, him or her. Just focus on yourself. Like I keep saying, like, you have to focus on God, and He will show everything to you. He will confirm everything to you. He will let you know if it is a person or if it's somebody else. And you can't go off of here on what, words that you see on here, because somebody could say one thing, you watch somebody else's video, they're saying something else. No person can tell you if somebody is or if somebody is not your kingdom spouse. That, for one, that's sacred. Even you in the beginning, you can't really figure it out. Somebody else is not going to be able to tell you that. And if they are telling you that, I wouldn't just hold on to their words. That's the key. That's the whole key, the major key. God, strengthening a relationship with God. He will show you if it is that person, and if it isn't that person, he will show you that too. Just being obedient. So just taking time to isolate yourself, heal, let things fall away. I noticed that when I was healing, things in my life kind of just fell from me, and it was peace with it. Like, what, like even minor stuff like the foods. I wasn't desiring certain type of foods anymore, places, activities, people, events, stuff like that. Like, and I really didn't care. Also, one major thing that I experienced is openness, like opening my heart. I have always been very like nonchalant. I think you call it how I was. Like, I don't, until him, and that's exactly my point. Even in situations where other relationships where they ended bad and we had to cut it, I was able to just keep moving forward. But like that really broke me down, and once again I understand now it was all a part of the process. Like, it literally opened me up. Like, I never cried. I would cry out of anger. Like, if I'm that mad that I'm finna do something that I know is going to alter my whole life and my whole future, I would cry out of anger. But I was never emotional. Like, I was never emotional. I was never a crier. And even now, I'm still not. I'll cry now. Like, I'll be in the shower and I'm just talking to God and I'll start crying. And I understand now that that's him. I'm fine with it because I know that it's him. It's him pouring his love out on me, his spirit out on me. So I'm cool with it. But I know that that was a major thing for me, and that was evidence of the healing that I had done in my life from childhood. I was in a car one day. I was coming home from Miami, and we drove. Oh my goodness! So I was in a car, and like it just came over me. Because I was missing my prodigal. Like, I was missing him, and I was talking to God, and then he just poured on me. Like, he just poured on me. He poured his love on me. But I knew that was the same. Like, how do I say this, God? Like, I understood that the only way that I'm able to love him the way that I do and have the whole time without hating him. Like, I didn't even, like, I had nothing about my love, the amount of love that I have for him has changed ever. Since before the separation, during the separation, it's never changed. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never experienced that before. The only way that I'm even capable of that is God's love. Like, the God, period. His love. And so that incident when I was in the car, when he poured himself out on me, when I was saying, talking to him about my prodigal, and like I was just missing him and things like that, I knew, like it all clicked. Like, I've been knew it, but it's the fact that in that moment while I'm talking to him, he just did it. Like, he just poured his stuff out on me. It's just all a process. I understand everything that y'all going through. If this message resonates with anybody, I completely understand everything, the betrayal from other people, friends, family, them, but it's all, don't take it, I don't want to say don't take it personally. Like, if it's people who are not supposed to be in your life, take heed to it, remove them, isolate yourself, but heal. Like, don't hold on to the pain, don't let it consume you. And I'm saying this, I'm putting this out for you guys because when I was going through it, I literally had nobody. Don't try to like go in and just jump into another relationship. Take the time to heal, because all it's doing is pressing all of your emotions, all your pain, everything that you've been through is just piling up. So the longer that you take the time to heal, the longer your healing is going to take. And I learned that from experience. Like I said, I've been doing this process for years, but and that's why, like I said, because I never was emotional. I never like dealt with it. It's always like, oh, okay, and I kept moving, I kept trucking. But crying, I hated it so bad. But now that I'm on the other end of it, and I can look back, it's like, and like I said, and like now that I am more open in my heart space and in my mind space, I'm more understanding of the situation and of things in general. I'm very grateful for it. And one thing, once you go through it, like that's the lowest that I probably felt in my life, and that says a lot. But you never know how strong you are until you have to be strong. And I know all of my strength came from him. none of my strength, because I had nothing left in me. Like, none of my strength came from myself. It always him, and he was there with me every step of the way. Feel it, even when it didn't feel like it, because I was hurting so bad or confused and I didn't understand, or all these people were against me, or all the people left my life, or everybody was betraying me left and right. I couldn't trust nobody, I couldn't talk to nobody about it, and people weren't being understanding. All those things, like, I don't care if I didn't have nobody, I had him, and that's all I needed. And that's what it showed me. He's all I needed. So just trust the process. If you're going through this, hopefully this message was comfort in some way, helped you in some way, even if just a little bit, gave you some peace of mind, even if just a little bit. But I just want to let you guys know that I completely understand. Like, I think back and I'm like, I this is exactly what I went through. This is exactly what I went through. So I just want y'all to know, like, just you're not alone. Even if not me or anybody else, you have God. Jesus is literally, I used to be in a bed and I would just pray, like, can you please hold me in your arms? Like, I couldn't sleep. I would just be up all night. Like, I could toss and turn. I can't get comfortable. I just couldn't sleep. And so I would just pray, like, can you please hold me? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold me in your arms. And I would feel him just come over me. I would be asleep in maybe like 10 minutes. Like, the most important key is God. The most important key is strengthening your relationship with him, getting closer to him. He's there for you. Like, he wants you. He doesn't want to see us hurting. He doesn't want to see us in pain. He doesn't want to see us crying. He doesn't put us in situations to be confused. Confusion does not come from him. All you have to do is seek him. He will guide you. He will lead you. He will confirm everything. Just seek him and make sure that he is the number one priority in your life. If this person left, if he left, if she left, if they're with somebody else, focus on you. The one who knows, I said this in my last video, the one who knows is the one who's going to be responsible for, like, standing. So don't get if you see them with somebody else, don't get discouraged. Not what it looks like, it's not what it seems. So just focus on him. Focus on whatever your purpose is, whatever your assignment is. Get started on that. And I promise you, when you do that, that's going to get the ball rolling. That's going to get the ball rolling, not only for this promise of your marriage, but other promises in your life, and just for yourself to progress and come out of that. Like, don't nobody want to sit there and stay in that, feeling down bad and hurting, and nobody's not for that. So don't elongate the process. Just take the time to heal. Take the time to isolate yourself. Spend that quality time with God, because that's what he wants. Like, he wants us to come to him. He wants us. He already knows what we need, but he just wants that QT with you. Like, he wants a relationship with you. And he's going to provide everything. He's going to provide you the strength to get up and go on your way and do what you got to do. My email is in the description box. Feel free to email me. It may take me time to respond, maybe not a whole day, but maybe like a few hours. Depends what I have to do, because I'm in school and stuff like that, and just other things because of my schedule. But I will get back to you. Same thing with the comments. Like, I see the comments, I kind of my email, so I see the comments. It's just a matter of timing for me to respond. But yeah, so everything is in the description box below. Feel free to reach out to me, even just to talk, prayer requests, whatever. But so I pray this word bless you guys, and I'll be back soon with another word. So I love you guys, and I will see you soon.